Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Introduce myself. My name is Zhaniatuzzahro, student number 2125350, Class C, Physics Education, Faculty of Teacher Training and Education at Universitas Siliwangi. On this occasion, I will explain classical physics, relativity, and quantum physics. Classical physics is physics based on principles developed before quantum theory, usually include the special theory of relativity and the general theory of relativity. The branches that include classical physics include 1. Classical mechanics, Newton's laws of motion and Lagrangian and Hamiltonian mechanics. 2. Classical electrodynamics, Maxwell equation. 3. Classical thermodynamics. 4. The special theory of relativity and the general theory of relativity. 5. Classical chaos theory. And relativity. The theory of relativity is a theory that deals with velocity and acceleration which are measured different through a frame of reference. The basic concept of the theory of relativity were arranged by Albert Einstein into two types, namely the special theory of relativity and the general theory of relativity. These two theories were created to explain the electromagnetic waves are not compatible with Newton's theory of motion. Electromagnetic waves have been shown to travel at the constant speed, regardless of the motion of the observer. The promise of these two theories is that two observers moving relatively to each other will have different time and space intervals of the same event, but the content of the law of physics will appear to be the same for both. Special relativity. Special relativity is a theory concerning the electrodynamics of moving bodies. For other physics contributes the history of special relativity. Special relativity shows that if two observers are in an inner frame of reference and are moving at the same speed relative to another observer, then the two observers can perform an experiment to determine whether they are moving at rest. General relativity. General relativity is a theory of gravity developed by Einstein in 1907 and 1905. Development of general relativity begins with the principle of equivalence, when states of motion are accelerated and at rest in gravitational field. For example, when at the Earth's surface. That is physical essential. The result is the free fall in inertial motion. An object in free fall will fall because that is how the object moves when no force is applied to it, not due to the force of gravity as in the case of classical mechanics. And quantum physics. Quantum physics is the physical science that deals with the behavior of matter and energy at the atom and subatomic scale of particles. In general, the term quantum physics is often interchanged or replaced with several synonyms such as quantum mechanics or quantum theory. The three terms refer to the same thing, but in some circumstances that can be different. Quantum physics underlies how atoms work and how chemistry and biology work as they should. If we want to explain how electrons travel through computer chips and how photons of light are convertible in electric current in solar panels, or how light particles amplify themselves in laser used in fiber optic cable, and even how the sun continues to be a sign, we need to using quantum physics. that I'll again explain. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.